Hey beautiful soul, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at a message from your higher self, and this message is about the next 3 months in your life. I recommend, as always, that you close your eyes, take a deep breath and release everything that is going on. Bring your attention to the here and now, just like you were sitting here in front of me and having this private reading. So, allow your energy to enter the deck. I can feel it already. And we are going to see here the message from your higher self. Wow. King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, wow. King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles. Wow. It's quite obvious if we start with these three here, that your higher self is trying to tell you that you have already everything that you need to have, that you don't have to seek, you don't have to learn, you don't have to be different, you don't have to change anything. You are, can I say perfect? At least you are just the way you're supposed to be. You have this kind of magnetic energy. It feels to me that you're kind of a visionary. You see the future in a very clear way. It wouldn't surprise me if you would have the number 6 in your birth date, whether you were born on the 6th, 16th or 26th or something, or the 6th month, or the year of 1966 or 2006 or 1986 or whatever, because the energy here in the King of Wands is like in a person that sees ahead and always knows how she's going to approach the future. Not necessarily planning or putting down an Excel about how she's going to do it. It's just like in your mind, you know how you're going to do the things. You have kind of an energy of authority and a mastermind, a leader, very decisive, very strong, standing with this wand of magic, like whatever comes to you, nothing can put you down or surprise you in a way that you are not capable of fronting it. Can I say that? So the higher self somehow feels like you haven't noticed that you have these personal traits, elements, yeah, that it's like you don't know and you're still a little bit like always searching for this energy or for this kind of a feeling that would come with being this strong, powerful person. Needless to say that what happens when you realize that you are this person, you will feel like all your dreams have come true, that you have built a life that you really, really love. And it is kind of, you have to sit down, relax, and count your blessings, count everything you've done, take a look at your life and see the beauty in it. That is what the higher self is telling you here. Sit down and excuse me, and allow yourself to see the truth. And maybe you've been feeling like there's something missing, that you have to keep on running, that you have to keep on doing more, that you haven't reached the point which you always sought for. If you are young and you are still about to start your life, let's say you haven't formed a family, you haven't finished your studies, you haven't even chosen the path in life, that if you see who you are, if you are capable of understanding who you are, what you have, which interests, which knowledge, what is your interest, kind of, where is your curiosity, where are you kind of where do you wake up, is noticing noticing what it is that lights you up. If you take a time to notice that before you start your journey in the life, you will go on a path that will be so easy for you and will for sure bring you to a really satisfying way of feeling. You will be really satisfied with what you will accomplish. And it means that you will choose to do what is easy for you, what you know, what lights you up, what sparks light in you, what makes you shiver like, I love, what you love to do, instead of maybe trying to study something that isn't very much in your strength, in your character, in your knowing. And that's why we have the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is showing us that you have the possibility of seeing the difficulties and the turbulent sea, or you can see your life from a totally different perspective, where you see that everything is perfect, everything is as it is supposed to be. So for a young person, it's talking about, or guiding you, your higher self is guiding you to choose the path that feels most interesting, enlightening, loving, and makes you curious and makes you alive when you're doing that thing, whatever it is. And if you're thinking about studying something or choosing a path because it is going to give you more money, or it's going to give you an easier life, or everybody's going into that is the most interesting thing to do today, your higher self is saying, no, take what resonates with your heart, what makes you feel like a firework, that it's like you're exploding. It's so interesting for you. And when you're doing this thing, or when you're studying this, you are alive. That will bring you to this satisfaction. And the Ten of Pentacles is kind of all your wishes have come true. You are happy about yourself. You've built a beautiful home. You have a wonderful family. You are prosperous, abundant, and everything is as you want it, as you could have dreamt of it. So this is what your higher self needs to tell you first and foremost. Then here we have kind of a more guidance. The Six of Pentacles is telling you that it will be very good for you to talk to somebody, ask somebody to help you to realize and understand who you are. It's going to be somebody you trust, that you've always looked at as a friend. It could also be your mother, which you know that she knows you the best, or your father, or some figure in your life that has been taking care of you, because we are not all of us brought up with our parents. So it's somebody who knows you very well and you trust, and you ask that person to help you realize and remember what it is that has always been easy for you to do, always been something that you love to do. Because really often we lose the track of ourselves and what it is that we love in life, because we start to think about what is going to be the best way, what is going to be the best thing to do, and how is life supposed to be. And there is somebody going to be there helping you. And it feels to me that this is your subconscious. That when you start to talk to somebody about what has always been my interest, where have I always seemed to have some knowledge or some understanding, or a way of doing things in an easy manner. I think when you start to do this conversation, your intuition, your higher self maybe, will start to be stronger. You will feel and you will understand, you will remember in a much better what it is that will make you have this life, who you are. That means that you will recognize, yeah, I love to do this, and when I'm doing that, I just forget myself, and I can be doing this for hours without getting tired or hungry or anything. This is kind of, it takes me out of the physical world and into a timeless realm. Some of us have things like that that we suddenly look up and we think the clock is wrong. It can't be that 3 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours have passed and I didn't even notice it. That is what you are supposed to be doing in the life. Something that will allow you to use these traits, elements you have. Because the Knight of Cups here is coming here after this card to tell you, because when you follow your heart, when you do what you desire, when you are in your element, you will flourish like a lotus, like this beautiful person here. Can you see it? But your higher self is telling you there is a person you trust, and you know that this person will give you the right answers to your question if you don't remember exactly who you are and what you live for. And when you do this, you will re-up, you will get your tree, your flowers, your apple, the life of your dreams. These two cards, they are showing you how you will love and get what you want and be fulfilled in your life. But the main thing is that you understand who you are and you don't try to be anything else than that. Let's take a look now at, this is your intuition talking here with your higher self. So this is kind of intuitive guidance here. Page of Swords. The Hanged Man and the Seven of... No, this is the Page of Wands and this is the Seven of Wands. So here what we have to clarify this is very likely you need this guidance to understand who you are, because you need to change the way you see yourself. You have to see yourself, the truth. Your truth needs to get to you. The Page of Wands here is telling you you will be capable, you will be strong to face whatever it is that you will go through in your life. But stay with your intuition, stay with your heart. Use more your intuition than your mind, because we have more emotions and your intuition than there is no mind here. Just to say that the swords, they normally represents the mind. But you, it seems to me that you are a person very spiritual, very connected to your emotions, and you should be able to listen to your heart and hear closely and clearly what you desire. But maybe sometimes this is in a contradiction to what you want out of life or how you think life should be, and that is the only thing where you start to use your mind, and you're not supposed to use your mind. in other ways than doing solutions to things, or doing the maths and doing the everyday tasks. You're not supposed to use your mind to decide how your life is going to be. And if you're older and you feel like you've done the most part of your life, your higher self is telling you here, you have to take a look at your life from a different perspective. You haven't noticed and seen that your life has turned out to be a beautiful, perfect life. Your family is good, your home is beautiful, you've done a beautiful flower garden, which is your work, your study, or whatever you've been spending the most time of your life doing. It all have flourished and you are satisfied here. Sorry about this fireworks, but they are kind of giving power to my words. It's really interesting to see this here. And you're supposed to be more like a unicorn. You're supposed to be more like a person in an adventure. You light, happy, and see who you are, because you are quite strong, you are quite intuitive, and it feels to me that there is a guidance from your higher self, from the moon, from the universe, or from whatever you would like to call it, or you felt like it has been. You have always been guided in a very beautiful way. Let's have some words to clarify here also what, wow. It's like they're saying bang, bang, bang. Yes, it is a marvelous life that you are living. And yeah, I'm gonna take a look. What is calling me here? This one. Well, maybe this one. Communication. Yeah, we were talking about you need to talk to a person you trust. Be patient. Grace. I'm going to put the grace here between the who you are and how your life has turned out to be. Tranquil. I guess you will be very tranquil when you are following your heart, because that is kind of the feeling we have when we realize that we are the most amazing person on this planet without comparing ourselves to others or feeling like we are bigger or better than anyone else. It's just like noticing that you are very unique and special, but not make this special be something that is disturbing you. It's just to understand that you're supposed to see yourself, the grace, the magnitude, the beauty, the everything that you are. You're supposed to see it, because otherwise you are not giving it. You can't give things that you don't know you have. Joy. I'm gonna put the joy here. It's going to be really joyful when you change your mind and see this life of yours. And understand. I'm going to put that here. Trust. So here is trust your heart. The heart is always telling you the truth. And believe it. Wow, these are amazing words. And courage. Courage to trust and believe in what you see, what you have. That your life is so amazing. Totally amazing. Kings 10, 6, 7. We have 2 sevens. If that says something to you. Okay, here we got it. I am strong and I am healthy. That brings to mind that the only thing that sometimes is unhealthy in us is our mind. I'm saying that here for you because that is the only thing that I can feel that could be unhealthy in your life. Because even if you have some health issues, I would say that these health issues, they are not to and have not bothered you. You've been able to see through them or see the strength that you get from them. And if you haven't done that, then you are supposed to understand that now. So here you have your mantra from your higher self. I am strong and I am healthy. And I'm going to put it here for now because maybe that is something you also need to see. Maybe you've seen yourself in an unhealthy way, always felt like you have had some health issues that have prevented you from having the life that you want to have, or that have maybe obscured your sight to see that you have already created this beautiful life, that maybe your health hasn't been good. So you've always been colored, shaped by your health issues. So you haven't been able to see that your life has been beautiful. But the health problems have prevented you from seeing it. That could be one thing. So it always, in a reading, many options we have, and the beauty that you bring into the reading is that you co-create the reading by understanding which part and how you are supposed to listen to all of this. And that's why the pictures and the cards are so important, because they help us understand each and every one in a personal way what it means for me to see this. So maybe you have seen a little bit twist here that I haven't noticed. And please trust yourself and believe what you think and see now. And I really loved to do this reading for you, and I love to have you here with me. Thank you for listening, and I hope I see you the next time.